Hello, hello, hello. This is BigBobby, your favorite click and chortle guru from Studio L7, where we dish out more than just tips on photography, podcasting, field recording, and B2B filmmaking. Today I've got a flavor-bursting proposition that'll make your taste buds do a little boogie. Now hold on to your lenses, folks, because we're trading our f-stops for food stops and our light meters for lamb. That's right. St. Anna Greek Orthodox Church over in sunny Roseville, California, is so thrilled about its nearly finished construction that they're saying, "Let there be food festival." Picture this, a 2-day Epicurean extravaganza where the shutterbugs meet the sugar bugs. Mark your calendars for Saturday, the 9th of September from 11 a.m. to the light-leaking golden hour of 10 p.m., and again on Sunday the 10th, from high noon until the 8 p.m. twilight. But don't fret, my focus faithful. The only thing getting underexposed here is your diet. So grab your widest wide-angle lens and prepare to capture the culinary cornucopia. The only rule? No flash. It scares the souvlaki. Now you don't want to lose the plot here, so be sure to follow the festival on Facebook for all the sizzling, drool-worthy updates. Consider it the sneak peek trailer to your feature flavor film. So pack up your camera bag, folks, and make sure to leave room for a doggy bag. Let's show them how we say cheese at Studio L7. And remember, when it comes to food and photography, timing is everything. So don't get caught waiting for the reheat. Catch you at the festival, folks. BigBobby, signing off. Hello there, folks. You're tuned into Studio L7, the one-stop shop for all your B2B photography, podcasting, field recording, and filmmaking needs. I am your host, BigBobby. Yes, the one, the only, and the quite large BigBobby. Now, I'm just wondering if any of you have ever been to a trade show before. You know, those giant, sprawling conventions where everyone's just bustling around? They're kind of like giant bazaars, but instead of spices and trinkets, we have tech gadgets and sales pitches. As chaotic as it sounds, it's an excellent place for podcasting, right in the middle of all that hubbub. Now, why would anyone in their right mind try to podcast in such chaos? Well, my friends, it's for the same reason we photographers venture into the wild, braving storms and bears just to capture that one perfect shot. It's because trade shows are full of people, stories, and trends waiting to be captured and shared with the world. Now, just recently, I wrote a post about how I go about setting up my equipment for podcasting in trade shows. If you've read it, you know it's as elaborate as my recipe for BigBobby's BBQ special. A delectable symphony of sauces and spices, just like the perfect blend of audio and video equipment we need for podcasting. We're not just audio nerds here at Studio L7, we love a bit of video too. The first ingredient in my special podcast recipe is the Shure Beta 57A. Not one, but 3 of these babies. Now, the reason I prefer these is because they're tougher than a $2 steak. They can handle all the knocks and bumps a busy trade show can throw at them. And let's not forget the supercardioid pickup pattern, which I swear is not a fancy term I invented. It's a feature that lets the mic pick up sound mostly from the front and just a bit from the back, while ignoring all the side noises. It's like having selective hearing at a family dinner, picking up only the compliments about your BBQ and ignoring Aunt Linda's endless rants about her cat. Moving on, we have the Portacaster X8. Now, this isn't a spaceship from Star Trek, though it sounds like one. It's an 8-channel mixer, the brain of our operation. Now, why would BigBobby need 8 channels when he's just one person? Well, folks, you never know when you might stumble upon the next Spielberg or Ansel Adams at a trade show who'd love to jump in for a chat. The Portacaster is like my trusted BBQ grill, with all the right knobs and features to control and balance the flavors. It has preamps, EQ settings, and effects to make sure your podcast sounds as good as my BBQ tastes. And let's not forget, we need some eyes on the scene. For that, I use a pair of GoPro Hero 9 cameras. They're like the vigilant hawks, perched and ready to capture everything in glorious 5K. And they're small, just about the size of the secret spice jars for my BBQ. Easy to carry around set up, and they won't steal all the room in your bag. The best part is you can have one camera on you and your guest if you have one, and the other scanning the trade show for interesting tidbits. It's like having a roving reporter at your command. There you have it, folks. The perfect podcast setup for a trade show, as told by BigBobby. And remember, while I may have the perfect setup, the true secret sauce, just like my BBQ, is in how you use these tools. It's your personality, your content, your ability to engage your guests and your audience. Love to keep chatting, but my BBQ isn't going to cook itself. Stay tuned for our next episode, where I dive into the wild world of B2B photography, or as I like to call it, corporate espionage with a lens. But for now, this is BigBobby, signing off from Studio L7. Keep those cameras clicking and the podcasts rolling. Catch you next time.